Hello, I'm Sarah Omaits. I'm here with Nate Lane at the Carrollton Vape
Hi.
Shop. Nate, you want to tell us a little bit about your business?
Absolutely. Carrollton Vape Shop is the name of the store. It's also called E-Cig and 8. You'll see that on the sign. It's got E-Cig and then the letter N and the number 8. My name is Nate, so that's how we got the name. But we're here in Carrollton at 520 Canton Road. It's right across the street from Wendy's, so it's very easy to find. It's part of Rossi's drive-through. The drive-through is right next door to us, and we share the building with them. So we're right inside. You come inside for this, and you drive through for that. So
He's right on the main road, so you really can't miss him. Nate, why did you choose Carrollton to open up your business?
I live in Carrollton, so that's part of the reason. My wife is originally from this area. She grew up in this town and knows it quite well. Most people know her or her family, and I decided to come here. Greg was a client of mine. Greg Rossi was a client of mine, and he had a building and an opportunity, and I decided to go brick and mortar instead of just selling at the flea market where I was selling for a while. So I've been in the business for about 10 years, so I'm kind of a veteran in the vape business.
You told me that one of the reasons that you love doing this is because you were a former smoker and you quit smoking and you like...
That is correct. That's I'm passionate about it. The first time I tried it, I was impressed with how well it worked and how much it felt like a cigarette, and it was very, very similar. I realized that there was no tar, no ash, no carcinogens, but I smoked for 25 years, and I was able to quit within the first week that I did this. And I've helped thousands of people quit smoking. And a lot of people would be concerned that it's trading one habit for another, but I'd be like, trading vodka for water. There's so much difference between this and an actual cigarette. There's no tar, there's no ash, there's no carcinogens, there's no secondhand smoke. Nobody's going to complain because you stink all the time.
Right.
You can pretty much do it anywhere. There are some people that get a little whiny about it, but it's generally accepted in a lot of places.
I agree, it does smell much better than getting a cigarette blown in your face. Nate, what is one of the things that you love about Carrollton? Why do you love this town?
I think the people here are really neat. It's for the most part, they stay out of your business. They don't mess with you too much, but they're pleasant, they're friendly. The town is gorgeous. We have the center of town is really pretty here. The trees, like you wouldn't believe, lakes around here, but the people, like I said, they don't really get in your business too much, but if you needed help or something, if you put a sign out in front of your door, you'd have 6 people show up.
Right.
And it's just, they're very helpful. They're very kind for the most part. I mean, obviously you run into...
most people here are very kind-hearted. I love driving through the square. Every time I come into town, I love driving through the square.
It's really pretty. And then when they do all the seasonal stuff with like the scarecrows and all those kind of things, it's just fun.
Is there anything that you would like to see improve in Carrollton in the next year or so?
I would like to see a little more industry here. It's a growing town. It's got a lot of growing pains. So there's a lot of, we're seeing some influx from the gas and oil and just from the growth, the normal growth that anybody would experience. Specifically, I'd like to see some industry so that the kids don't have to leave necessarily to find work and that type of thing.
Have you came across any hardships being a business owner
owner
in Carrollton?
Probably the hardest thing is just keeping track of the financial part of things. It's new to me. I haven't owned a business before, so when it comes time, and it's getting close to tax time, doing the taxes and balancing the budget and all of those kind of things, and making sure there's enough inventory and making sure that there's the ends meet at the end of the month it's been a little tough for me, but it's growing. And I started back when I was at Rogers, I had maybe 5 or 6 mods that I would sell, 5 or 6 different liquids that I would sell. Now I've got over 100 liquids, and I probably have 100 different mods in the store. Vaping devices, another name for mods.
Do you have any specials or have any deals or anything you think your customers should know about?
Yeah. On a regular basis, it's kind of like a standing deal that I do. I have all of my vape liquids, not just the ones I make, but all of my liquids. Every second bottle is $5 off, which is kind of nice. And then I also do the coils, the little heating elements that are inside of there. That's the part that you do need to replace periodically. So the only thing, once you've got a vape, you have to replace the liquid, not replace, but you have to buy more liquid, and then you do have to replace your coils periodically because they burn out. All of the coils that I have for multiple different devices are buy one, get one half off.
That's cool. All right, Nate, one last question.
All right.
What is your favorite thing to do in Carrollton?
Favorite thing to do in Carrollton? Wow, that's I like coming here because I get to meet a lot of people. It's kind of unique. You've been here for a number of people that come in, and they don't always come in just to buy things, which is kind of fun. They come in. A young lady came in to tell me that she just had her baby and was all excited about it, and I'm like, "Where's your baby?" And she was at the babysitter, but she's coming back later to show me the baby, and I was just excited, and she was excited to tell me about it. And another guy came in and he just needed to borrow a phone, and he's a customer, and he knew I'd be here, and he knew I'd take care of that, and it's just the people. They're fun.
Right, and people in the community know that they can count on you, obviously.
I try.
Well, Nate, it's a pleasure talking with you.
It was a pleasure talking to you as well. Thank you.
And Nate is here for all of your vaping needs. If you need anything, the vape shop in Carrollton.